We're live yet again. It's another wonderful, glorious day. I should probably make sure that I turn down my volume now. There we go. Cool. I'm actually ahead of
Yep.
the game. There we go.
Me too.
Woohoo! Perfect. Ready to go. Right off the bat. It's always fun to be
Anyway,
ready. Right off the bat. Look at that. Up to three already. Look at there. Come on in.
and you're frozen. Oh, you're unfrozen.
What do you mean I'm frozen? Why would I be frozen? What's up,
I don't
Joseph? How
know.
you doing tonight?
Hey, Joe.
Am I still frozen?
No, you're not frozen.
Well, that's good because I don't want to be frozen.
Reagan,
Miss
Hot Wheel
Greta,
Hunter,
James, what's going on? Wow, it's 7.
Greta, James. I think they like the topic tonight.
What was the topic?
Open mic.
Oh, that can always be fun.
Yep. Miss Reagan. If we can just get some more people to allow that profile to go through.
One of these days. I mean, it's
I
super
know.
easy to do. I mean, like literally, I can go
But anyway,
hi, and then when you bring up my comment, it should have my picture with it. Let's see, am I
yeah,
correct? Look at that. Oof, Murphy's panting hard tonight.
yeah. You're watching the Rams game? Really, James? Well, it could be worse. He's got to watch Iowa State this weekend.
Hmm. Or Iowa in general.
Murphy was super naughty. She ate my Pringles.
Ooh,
Bad.
no bueno, no bueno.
Bad, Murphy. Well, she must have gotten up on a chair because she knocked all the Hot Wheels down.
Good Lord.
Bent 4 cards. Good thing I'm
Good.
not concerned about that.
Are we
Hey,
talking
Del.
good cards or okay cards?
No, just the main lines.
Oh, we're fine.
The only good thing to watch on TV. That's quite possible. Hi, Miss Pam.
Might do this one too. But that one seems like it's going to be more of a fight to win. Super
Super
Mike,
Mike.
what up, brother? All right, so since we don't have a topic tonight,
No, we can do whatever we want. Whatever
what do
y'all
we
want to talk about.
what do we want to talk about first? I mean,
Well,
is it? Go ahead.
I was gonna say if anybody liked Halloween or not, but
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah, Halloween's a good holiday. I mean, you can't go wrong with the colors of orange and black. It's a good color combination. I wish I had not packed away all my Halloween cards. I don't know if there's any behind me or not. Is there?
I don't know if anybody else noticed, but I did ask the question if they did like Halloween, and um, got a
Yeah.
couple responses, which was cool to see. Bone
No.
Shakers, Stage Fright. Um,
Ring of Motor, Ecto
yeah,
One.
Ecto.
Um, they did a really cool Halloween one for Halloween. A really good Highway Hauler. That's got a glow in the dark box on it. Dell's birthday is October 31st. That's
He
epic,
wins
dude.
tonight.
Yep, that's a
He
winner.
he wins.
Yeah. So should we talk about Halloween or
I think we should talk about Halloween.
really? Oh, Joseph's a big Halloween cartoon fan. All right, nice. So, if you haven't kind of
Love it.
figured out what we're talking about, and this is the thing, there's only 9 of you in here because my phone, I'm in here as well. So there's only 9 of you in here. So you guys are going to get the first sneak before, or not the sneak, but the first knowledge of what's going
Mention.
on, the mention of it. There will be a mid states Halloween car, but there's only going to be 30 of them made, and 5 of those are going to be chase cars. So there you go. We're not gonna give the casting yet, but
Yeah, we're not
it's
going to give all the details.
it's pretty cool. So And I don't know when exactly they're going to go up for sale, but pay attention because when they do go up for sale, like I said, there's only 30 of them. And there will be only 30 made. They will be put into plastic or into paper lunch sacks, and it will be just pulling at random. No one will know if you're getting chases or regulars. So, and they're going to be epic. So I can tell you that much. Because I might have an idea what they look like, and a few others know what it looks like. So, but yeah, it's a it's good. It's a collaboration project between three amazing artists. So
Yep. And a couple of guys who are just like, yeah, throw this here, throw that there.
pretty much, yeah,
We'll call it good.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that yellow thing down at the bottom of your screen is going to be making its picture in there somewhere too.
Oh, I don't know about that. It's kind of big. We might not. We probably won't do that.
Okay. Okay. This is a great. Let's start with this. Okay. Dell asks a great question.
Yeah.
Sizzler races, and man, I wish Sully was in here because he can help some more on this. Okay. So this is what I know. One, they're fun. Um, the speed at which these cars go when there's a mathematical formula the guy that runs those Sizzler races uses, and it translates out the speed of the car on the track to real miles per hour speed, and they go about as fast as they do on Atlanta Motor Speedway or Daytona, over 200 miles an hour.
They move. And I just may or may not have tagged Greg with Sizzler info, please. So who knows? We might get a Greg sighting.
So what they use the juicers, with the big batteries that you can hardly find anymore, except
Well,
unless you order them.
that's why there's a lot of people that have gone into the making. There's aftermarket battery cells that they're using now too. So
Yeah, I think it's like a 75 lap race, and you actually have to have a counter there with you. And I did it one time. You actually have to have two counters for each car. I did it one year and I lost track. That's how quickly they go. And it's open track as far as like not individual lanes like you would on a 6 lane. And so there are car crashes. There are cars that get knocked off the track. You do have to pull your car and recharge it every once in a while. And it is a lot of fun. And those cars whip around there pretty fast. So
yeah.
that's my 2 cents on it.
And the only thing I can add is yes, it is fast. I have sat and watched practice a couple of times, and it's just like you're just like this. You're just like a cat trying to keep an eye on it. It's crazy how fast they move. So
With a laser
yeah,
pointer.
I don't think the cars needs a laser pointer to travel, but as the Murph bars, how long is the race?
Uh,
That I don't know. See, this is when we need Mister.
75 to 100 laps, I think.
Hmm.
But yeah, don't quote me on that. If you want to check out more info, I think it's on CEU's website on collectorseeventsunlimited.com. I'm sure they have some more information because all the rules are posted there. But I enjoyed watching the Sizzler races. The one year I got to count laps for Greg, so that was really cool.
I was seeing if they had anything on their site that I could look at really quick, but most of the time the all the rules and everything come in your packet for everything.
Can you use the 2006 cars? I don't know, but what I've seen is most of them were older cars. That might be a rule stipulation too. They might have different heats. They might have heats for the older cars and the heats for the newer cars. But the
Yeah,
ones that I saw, they were all pretty much older cars.
yeah, I don't know here.
And I had a Calvin sighting too. If you don't know who Calvin is one of our friends from Baltimore. Very, very nice gentleman. If you ever get the chance to meet him, I highly encourage it.
Mm-hmm. Good
So
dude.
while he's looking that up, we can talk about things that we would need to do for those of you that are possibly interested in going to convention this year in Columbus. I know Dell is very excited about it. I think the Bono family is very excited about it. I know Reagan seemed like to have some interest along with Super Mike and um, PJ. So, really, the best piece of advice I can give you on that is to go out and sign up for the newsletter, because that's where uh, you're going to get your ticket info, or ticket request form is going to be in that one that comes right after LA is finished. So uh, if you personally, if you get that and you want to do the tickets, do it right away. Get that form mailed out as quickly as you can.
Overnight.
Because, yes, overnight might seem a little pricey, but um, it is well worth it to make sure you guarantee yourself a spot. Hey, Corey, how are you? I think I need to get with you about doing this custom tutorial.
All right. So I found some information here. I'm not 100% sure on the age of this information, but it is on the convention page, and it is saying October 5th, but it doesn't give the year. I'm thinking, let's see here. It doesn't give the year, so I'm not exactly sure if this is current rules or if they're off a little bit. But it says, "Come go round and round with Joe Davis and the crew. The races are open to ticketed convention attendees only. Practice and official races will be held on October 5th. Times and locations. You may run a new or old Sizzler, but they must have the original motor and contacts. Only the batteries may be changed. Each race will be single elimination, but if a car comes off the track and cannot be returned within the 5 seconds, or if the car is broken and cannot be fixed immediately, you will be allowed to race another heat if it does not affect the other races." So let's see, we've got 3 categories: short battery, long battery, kids under 12, choice of battery. Kids that race in the 12 and under cannot race in the adult race classes. Um, Sizzler heat races will be 40 to 80 laps. Judges are sitting at the beginning of the race. Final race will be 60 to 120 laps. Only unmodified original Hot Wheels Sizzlers cars are acceptable. 2 to 5 cars per race, depending on the total number of entries. Same chassis and body must be used for the entire category. One class per person. One car per class per person. Aftermarket batteries are acceptable. Cars must have original motor and contacts. Battery must be totally drained before each race. Minimum of 60 seconds will be used for battery charging before each race and as needed during the race. There's a lot of rules. If the body comes off the car during a heat race, that car will be disqualified from the heat. No exceptions. A track may have 2 to 26 feet of straightaways, and any number of curves may be any shape or size. All cars are subject to inspection at any time. The top 3 from each event will be inspected. So yeah, it's a pretty little tight knit deals.
But
on
it is
that.
fun.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
I know I posted some videos in the past, so if you are interested or would like to see some of those videos, I'll see if I can find them somewhere and kind of bring them back up to the top of the page. They might be under the convention hashtags or something like that. Yeah, you're welcome, Dell. Brian, thanks to seeing you tonight. I do know we have some shows coming up too
Mm-hmm.
that we need to get put out. First one being next weekend in Des Moines.
Oh yeah.
There'll be quite a few of us going over there to support the All Iowa Club um, with their show, and I believe there's a red line race that's going to go. I'm bringing a red line to run. Um, let's see if it has better luck than it did in Charlotte.
Maybe.
Mhm.
I don't. I don't know. I might have to dig around and see if I've got one that I'd be willing to roll down the track. I don't know. I don't have very many red lines, so it's safer that way. Way safer.
Yeah, that's like racing supers, but worse.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey,
But yeah,
Cody, how are you tonight? Let's see. We've after that we've got October the second
second,
in
Lincoln,
Lincoln at the Bingo Hall.
Mr.
Mr.
Brad
Brad
show.
Beebe.
Hmm.
Yep, he's doing his. Um, Contact Brad if you would like to get some table information. I'm not sure if that show is sold out yet. Doug Peterson, if you're in here tonight, uh, any information you can provide would be excellent as well. Let's see. Then we've got October 23rd here in the Fork.
I heard about that.
Yeah. Uh, Hi to you, Evan. So, you know, we've got a couple other giveaways that we haven't done yet. So we might do those tonight.
Tonight
There
or
is
tonight?
well, we might announce them.
Oh,
Let,
okay, I
let me
got you.
correct let me correct you myself on
Let's see
that.
here. Dun, 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 dun.
Let me
Bring it,
announce them.
bring it,
Oh, let
bring.
me get this one.
There we go. Okay, so yeah, so Saturday, September 17th, Des Moines. October 1st, down there in the T-Town Wheelers in Broken Arrow down there in Oklahoma. It was October 1st. Again, Lincoln is from 10 to 3 on October 2nd. If you feel like running up to the New Prague up there in Minnesota, you got the Northland Diecast October 15th. And then our show would be October 23rd in Norfolk. And then after that, we'll be back in Des Moines on November 12th. So, and if you ever
And
need
then
to know when a show is coming up, just go to the top of the page, and there's a list of all the updated shows. And Kent stays pretty well on top of, so we can keep them updated with when the times. And right now, we actually are all the way out. We have Columbus Nationals in there, and April 15th with the Northland Diecast. So good
and
stuff.
as if you have information on shows or know of other shows, please let us know and we'll get them added on there. So we've got two of these.
Mm,
We
all right.
haven't just we have not decided on how we're gonna do these yet, but
Why don't you explain
we're
what that
gonna
is?
yes. So these are for Steve Thornberry. Um, they are done by Chris Stangler. These were cars that were done to help support him, as in Steve, with his financial needs as he is going through his cancer treatments. So we're going to discuss it this weekend when club leadership gets together, and we're going to discuss on how we want to put these out. Like I said, there's two. Of course, you guys are also welcome to put out any suggestions here tonight on how you want to do this. Your feedback is greatly appreciated, and we actually kind of like it because, well, not kind of like it. We love it.
Yes,
I'll be honest with you. Another
we
way to do that.
we need it because without you
Yeah.
guys, it's just going to be me and him talking to each other, and no one wants to just watch that. So we need you.
So, we'll keep going. And if you guys comment on some things that you might want to do for this, we have two. So we can kind of do that. And all the proceeds for these go to Steve directly. We have an email address that we can send the funds to via PayPal. Um, yes, it is a Firebird, Super Mike.
Technically,
Done
it's the
up.
hot bird, or is that
Well,
the?
yeah. No, this is a hot bird.
Why don't you take it out of that really, really super reflective blister?
Fine.
I'm just saying, it's really hard to see when it's just glare.
Okay, this was done by Mr. Stangler. This is number 14 of 24. Right there. It does come in the protector, John Deere green and John Deere logoed. The 3020 was his favorite, or is his favorite tractor by John Deere, so that's kind of why they did that. If you haven't noticed, Chad Lasour had a charity auction for Steve here a couple of days to maybe a couple of weeks ago,
That was last week.
Along with Jeff Warshall and Lori Hodges Fensky on some of the Blackwell's Live, Matchbox Live, and the other live brands. So,
Yeah, the Double Down diecast.
And Double Down as well. So, shout out to them, along with a big donation from the Dutch Legacy Project. So, again, if you want to nominate somebody for that, by all means, we are. I have cards for that as well, or you can reach out to the folks at the Dutch Legacy Project Facebook page. But again, like I said, we got these. We're gonna do something for those. We'll take your ideas and or we'll come up with something during our club meeting, club leadership meeting this weekend. Okay, enough about that.
Well, one other thing that I wanted to mention about there is the corn crib that's actually on the card art there.
Oh yes,
that was it. That is actually Steve's, I want to say, grandfather's. He actually built that building, so that is a legitimate picture from the farm. And as Kent stated, all the proceeds are going to go to Steve. So, once we figure out what we're going to do here, and we'll get it, we'll definitely get some money up together so that we can, send a little bit more to help Steve and his family out. Okay. Dell's going raffle. I like raffles.
Raffle's good. Now we do have these as well. These were donated to us by Fingerprint Customs.
Oh yeah, I heard about those guys.
Yeah,
they do really cool stuff. And in fact, they're right here.
So we have this one, and we also have the green one that Mr. Braxton did, along with a collaboration from Nuclear Minds. So these are going to benefit the club. Again, we can discuss about how we want to do those. You all get an input as well. We have Bono's Inferno, and I can't remember what the name of the green one was, and I don't want to.
Let me grab it because I happen to have it right here. The green one is the Sick Chaos. And this is not the one that you will be receiving. This one is mine. Because mine even has this really cool autograph on the back.
Okay, so the other piece we have is, I want to believe, I was told that this is a prototype. Hunter, if you're in here, can you make sure that I'm saying this correctly? But we have one very unique, I believe, prototype stage fright in the Bono special paint style that they like to use. You can't really see it here, but it's a mix of purple and black. So this is really, really cool. Can't really show it here. It does roll about as well as a stage fright's going to roll. But we will have this available too. Again, these are benefiting the club itself. These were a gift from Fingerprint and from uh, Mr. Bono on that. So we graciously thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
With that, I think that's about all the other giveaways that we have that we have to talk about.
Okay.
Again, so let's get back into this open mic uh, session because we really need some more input from y'all tonight. Is there any topics you guys want to talk about? Is there anything that you'd like to see done differently with the club?
Yeah.
Or the shows or this or anything else?
Just that. Let's see. That's just a purple stage fright, not a prototype. That
Okay.
number 8 of Stage Fright series from us. Very nice. RLC
Okay.
releases.
So
there's a lot of RLC releases coming down the drain, and this is not obviously the exact one that's going to be going up for sale, but there's one of these coming. It's going to come in Santa Claus's sleigh this year, without giving too much away. Because again, I mean, and that's the thing. You can take about 5 minutes and just type in RLC holiday car on the internet. You're probably going to figure out what I'm talking about. But it's pretty. Let's see, there's a really new, pretty Camaro coming up for sale. It's for the anniversary of the RLC, and that one is kind of a black chrome. It's got some Neo wheels on it. It's pretty sharp. Let's see what else is out there.
Well, you mentioned a couple more before we started tonight too. So if you want to talk about those.
Well, there's a for those PJ people that like that Ford Bronco. They sneaked a little bit on the Ford Broncos that are coming out. There is the new Tradesman van that's coming out. There's a green Lamborghini coming out. Let's see. There's the Spectra Flame Jaguar that's going to be coming out. I haven't seen any final deco work, but there is I believe, 73 Monte Carlo SS lowrider with adjustable suspension and suicide doors.
Yeah, that I want to see. Now,
Yes.
I want to talk about this. There is no way that they have released that many Datsun 510s either as the wagon, the sedan, the 240, or any other Datsun casting combined times 10 compared to the 67 Camaro. I don't know how many different versions of that thing there is,
I think you read that wrong. You realize that, right?
No, I read that exactly right.
Okay.
Because Nick's saying is that everybody's complaining that there's too many Datsuns and not enough Camaros. I say there's been too many Camaros and not enough Datsuns.
Oh, I hear you, man. But I mean, I like the Camaro, so it works for me,
Yeah, there you show up, Manny.
Man, look at that. You say Camaro, Manny pops out of the woodwork. Yes, Manny, we were just talking about the new 67 Camaro RLC release that's going to be coming up for sale here in a few weeks. RLC. Oh, well, Nick's talking about the RLC selections, but I was just talking about the RLC in general.
Sorry.
But yeah, there's. Whoa.
I was talking about Camaros in general.
My computer went black screen.
Well, anyway, you probably haven't put the space bar. Anyway, so I still see them. Yeah, I know you need all of them.
There you go. It's loading. All right, we're back. No,
but still, you're not wrong, Nick.
But
you are not wrong.
There is a lot of Camaros, but that's okay because there's a lot of everything. but we do need more ducks. That's a necessity.
Yeah.
We definitely need more ducks, but I'd like to see more of the lowriders come out. I wish that Mattel would make them. Honestly, I wish they'd go back to making them like the premium ones that were in the stores and not all RLC stuff. Touchdown Bills? No.
Yeah.
No. I love the 510 wagon. Yeah, there's a lot of love for the 510s in general. I know I have quite a few of all of them. Doesn't matter what the flavor is. I got them all. At least I try to, except for the new blue
I
one.
think
I don't have that one yet.
I don't think I have that one either. Well, let's see here. Honestly, I've kind of dig the way that Mattel has done the distribution of cars this year. It's not a heavy centric on muscle, not a heavy centric on JDM, or a heavy centric on the Euro style. It's been a pretty good mix, and I think
Mm-hmm.
they've done, between the designers who really don't have much say in the final grouping of cars. I think the merchandise and the advertising people have a big say in that. But it's been really well rounded, I felt like, between, all three of those areas. So that's just my 2 cents on it. I mean, there's some really uh, good ones in there. Yeah, the master cases are very popular.
Civic RLC would be nice. Yeah, a Civic RLC would be kind of cool to see.
I don't think
I
they've done one.
No, not that I'm aware of. Me personally, the only thing that I'd like to see the RLC do is can we get some 454s to come my way, please, 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 please. I'm still
Oh,
waiting on
yours are.
mine. I still don't have a single RLC 454 because the week that I get one, I will be ripping it on this show because I want to check that truck out and I don't have one. I mean, I got all of my gassers. Kent, have you gotten a gasser, your Triassic yet? As he
One,
leans over.
two, three, four.
Okay, so Kent got his Triassics. I got all mine, but you also have gotten your trucks, though, haven't you?
Yep.
Yeah. See, I don't have the trucks yet, but I heard somebody today talking about how there may be some shipping. Mr. Rappy, what's going on? Your 454 is not shipped either. Yeah, I'm just. I've seen it. I've seen one, but I haven't had a chance to actually open one and actually roll it around yet. So, do not do that. Don't do that. Better
I
put
already
that
did
thing.
one. So
Oh, okay. What number is that one?
blank.
Oh, that's right.
They're, no,
Manny's
but
still wait.
Chris,
Manny's still waiting on
Chris
the
got
Honda S2000s.
Chris. I don't have mine yet either.
I have.
Chris. Mr. Rappy, though, had an epic little picture that he showed. Yeah, see, now you can get back at me.
Hey, this is the only thing I've got. Come on, man.
He was
There's the Honda
showing that
S2000.
NFT C8 Corvette, and man, that is pretty.
Yeah, those NFT cars are really pretty, and I just wish I understood the whole thing and they had crypto money to do this with. I don't know. I love the cars,
Well,
but I sure as heck ain't paying the aftermarket price. So
so with those, you know, Chris has mentioned it a couple of times in posts. There is a specific place that you can go to buy your crypto, and then turn around and buy it on for the cars.
yeah, Gary, you're not
Yeah,
alone. We all buy
welcome to
multiple. We all buy
welcome.
multiples.
But I would like to see somebody rip an NFT.
Automatic hub or atomic hub.
Atomic Hub. Yep, that is the name. I couldn't think of the place, but if you're interested in getting into crypto, at least for Mattel and buying the NFTs, that's the place to go. So
And I'm
thousands of dollars.
I'm gonna copy that just to check it out. I'd kind of like to, excuse me, I'd kind of like to look into it just to see what it's all about. I think it'd be neat to get a couple of those cars, but I understand that you don't really get to choose which one you get. But still, it would be kind of fun to just to kind of maybe check one of them out.
Possibly.
The future. Hopefully not.
Oh yeah, that. I
Oh
don't have
yes,
my Ford trucks either.
I have those. Those are upstairs.
But yeah, that 32, I think it's way. Target for next week's show. Well, I thought Evan wanted a rematch.
And I don't know if we've made a target for next week's show. We just might
I
have
know,
to see where the duck lands.
yeah. I know Barb and Stacy were mentioned, but that would be really
We're
kind
not
of
gonna
hard.
we're not gonna start at the top. Maybe we'll
You
go
got to
after
work way
Rappy.
up.
No, we have not made a target yet, James, and maybe we'll add that to the discussion list for the weekend.
Yeah, who? I mean, we'll take suggestions now so we can carry that into the weekend. So if you've
Yeah, if
got a
anybody wants to volunteer.
or volunteer somebody for it, let us know now, and we'll take it under advisement.
Yeah.
Uh, we do have the blessing of the club leadership from Iowa to participate in the duck game. They're actually quite excited about it. Actually, they wanted to get little miniature pigs, and they came up with another saying for it that's not quite suitable for tonight, but it was still kind of funny.
Super Mike says bomb Rappy. I like you thinking, Mikey. Mike, are you going to
I
be there in Sioux or not in Sioux?
in
Des
Des
Moines.
Moines.
Sorry, the other location. You're in Sioux now. But yeah, I'm excited about next weekend. It's going to be a good time. I know there's quite a few new vendors coming from the
Mm-hmm.
Nebraska area to the Iowa area, so that'll be cool for all of those, all you Iowa guys and girls. There's going to be a lot of new cool stuff to check out. Um,
Chance to get reacquainted with some of them from Fort Dodge.
this is true. This is true.
All right, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, I wanted to circle back to that Ford Coupe that was just released last weekend on the RLC because that thing is super cool. I mean, opening doors, big drag slicks, pie cutters up front, that red and the toning on the headers. Just overall, the car is absolutely amazing, and it looks. I'm in Des Moines, but I'm not here.
He's running dogs.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that 32 Ford is, and that's the thing, and it took a while for it to sell. I don't know if anybody caught on to how long that one took, but it was like 3 or 4 days. And there were some people saying, "Oh, it's a Ford," no one like. I think people slept on this one, and I really do because the pictures looked good. The car looked amazing in the photographs. And as everyone knows, a Hot Wheel looks better in person than it ever does through a computer screen or a cell phone picture. I mean, you don't get the shiny chrome on these cars to come through the television very well. So I think I wish we would have had suicide doors. Yeah, Yuri, I have to agree that'd have been really cool. Um, didn't what the gold one? Which way did the doors open on that one?
They're the same way. I don't think
Are they?
to re-engineer the car would have.
What in the world is going on with my computer?
You have to sleep set on it. How many weighed 30,000? That was the order run on that. Here's my thing. Every single gasser that Mattel does from here on out should have those front wheels.
Yes, I could
Every
100%.
single one of them.
Well, now, I mean, the Willys has got smaller ones,
Yeah, but
but
they're
They're not the pie cutters though.
No, and that's what they need to be.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I think to me, when I look at every gasser that they've done, that front wheel always seems to be the missing link on them.
Hmm.
And they got this one right. Yeah.
Yes.
You're
Yes, they did.
absolutely right, Super Mike. The front wheels are mwah. So I'm channeling my inner Italian.
Yeah, just say they're amazing. They're gorgeous. You don't have to make some weird
Well, they're
Italian.
awesome sauce. Let's put it that way.
All right, I'll let that. I guess. I really wish my computer would stop messing up. I don't know what it won't load the video. I'm just getting this wheel, and I don't like the wheel of death on my computer.
It's your internet, I think. The big spoke. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, those are nice.
We're just gonna try to reload it and see what happens. See
so,
okay, there it is. There, works fine now.
How many of you are excited to see the racetrack up in Norfolk again? For those of you who have not seen it, you should. It is, I mean, we had to slow down some of the video just to capture the cars, and they were going so fast they were literally flying off the track.
Yeah, they were coming over the hill. There was a small there was like kind of like the ending area, the shutdown lane, and these cars were literally like coming over. They were just like, like they were flying through the air. So it was really cool.
It was like watching something out of Bullet when they're in San Francisco jumping down Lombard Street or something.
I'm thinking more like Dukes of Hazzard, just
or that works too.
Because some of them were going up and twisting and crashing. So, but yeah, it's a sweet track. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it up there where there's that nice level, flat, huge room with all the glass. Just if you haven't had a chance to go to the Norfolk venue, you need to come up, check it out. It is a really cool spot.
And the broken windows fixed.
Oh, well, hey, as long as we can access as long as the elevator's in functioning order this time, that's which is no power outages. That's all we know, before the show, not during the show. But yeah, it's a good time. You have to come check it out.
And speaking of which, we are getting to those colder months, and we do have hoodies available. So,
oh yes, there is hoodies. They look just like this,
but they're hoodies.
Yes, they look. I would have mine on, but it's upstairs in the closet where it belongs.
I got like 5 of them I'm looking at right now.
Well, it's a hoodie that says this, and it has the same stuff on the information. Borrow some gas money, and I'll come to Norfolk. Yeah,
I'll float you alone.
Ken said to float you alone. There you go. He works for a bank. It might be the bank at Kent, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know. No, we just want everybody to get together and have fun and have a good time. I know it's kind of hard for everybody to get together all the time, but that's something else too we can talk about. You guys want more shows or less shows? In-person shows.
I don't really want to throw out the less shows because I already feel like it's months and months in between seeing our friends. So,
yeah, more shows. Okay, and I'm never opposed to not doing a show. I just don't want to burn us all out because I know there was a discussion for a while there, like that.
Yes, Chris, that I've seen pictures. It's very pretty.
More shows, multiple locations. Yeah, I mean, I love where we're at right now as far as show locations go. But to have one that is maybe a little bit more centrally located would be really cool. some in South Dakota. The folks up there are trying. I think it's coming down to finding a location that is, um,
Usable and affordable.
yes. I know they had a nice location up there, but they missed the date to get it. Um, hey, Jeff, how are you? So, yeah, plus the pop-ups. We
Mm-hmm.
used to go every month too, and that's kind of what happened. Um, it got to be so many shows, and they were kind of like one on Saturday, one on Sunday, and people were having to pick and choose as to which ones they went to. And I think it I wouldn't say it hurt, but it put a damper on things.
Yeah. What you got
You
to
know
here,
what?
Brent?
I think we should make that road trip.
Whew.
Party at
Ugh.
Gary's house.
At Gary's house.
Well, he's got that
Nick,
sweet 32.
I don't know what Nick's talking about here. He said, "What you got to hear, Brent?" I don't really know what, unless she's talking about like this thing.
Yeah, yeah. He's pointing
It's
at your
just a,
lowrider.
it's just a Monte Carlo with adjustable suspension, 1970 to be in fact.
Hmm.
One of my many lowriders that I have opened, and it has the name plaque in the back that just says lowrider.
Yeah. So, um, I know if you're coming to Norfolk or if you're going to be in Lincoln or Des Moines and you haven't picked up your club car, uh, please, please get with us so we can get that taken care of. I don't like the fact that they're waiting around.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's unfortunate that there are no shows in the UK. I think we're really blessed that we do get this opportunity to get together
Mm-hmm.
like this. Um, as far as having more shows, I'm not opposed to it as long as it makes sense for everybody to go. You know, I mean, Brent, what do you think?
I personally don't have a problem with adding a couple of shows. We just need to work around the time frames and stuff like that, so that we're not stacking them like we used to. Um, that's the only thing that I think that we could do would be to just see what we can do and see if we can add another one. If Klein is having another
Okay.
one, nah, don't know yet. If I haven't heard yet on that one there, James.
There has not been any solid information on that, and I shouldn't say solid information. I don't want to put out something that hasn't been confirmed yet. So I know Brian wanted to take care of a couple of things this summer, and maybe as the winter rolls around, there might be more discussion on that. There's been locations that have been brought to our attention. There have been dates brought to our attention. Um,
It'll just have to be a wait and see kind of thing.
yeah, and I hate to say that to you guys, but and gals that are listening out there, it's just I don't want to say on this date there will be an announcement and we're doing it here at this place and we're bringing these people. I don't want to do that because
Because we
it's
don't know
not
anything.
fair. Exactly. There's that too.
You literally know exactly what we know. So,
Um,
my
but
computer
we've
my
talked.
computer is just, I don't know what is going on with it tonight, because I'm frozen in
But
the drinking water position, and I do.
there has been a couple of talks about possibly getting something together to discuss it. When, where, what, why, who, how. That part I can't tell you. And when
We'll
it's
just wait.
time, it'll
We'll
be
wait
shared.
and see. We'll wait and see. We don't have any information at this point in time. That's the best we can tell you. And if Kent would stop circling the drain over there. Sorry,
great
man.
question. Great question, James. I know a lot of people were thinking about it. I enjoyed participating in Diecast Meet as far as being in the show and helping with what little bit I did get to help. So if that opportunity presents itself again, I would like to do that.
Yeah. All
So,
right. So,
okay.
are we ripping anything open tonight, or are we just calling her?
Well, I've got my meager finds as I posted earlier this week.
I don't know. I have. Let's see. I could do. Here, I'm gonna do this again because I like to do this because it's more fun. I'm gonna put the. I have 4 different vehicles here, and I'm just gonna put them in random order on my table, and no one can hopefully see what I'm doing here.
And I could kind of see one that's in your hand right now.
Okay, well, fine. I'll mix them back up. We'll slide them around. We'll move some things around. Okay, so I have 4 cars sitting in front of me. I will open one of them, Nick. I did see you open them all. So if you guys want to see 1, 2, 3, or 4, and I will tell you this: one of them is going to be a struggle bus. So you might pick the struggle bus, but we'll give you a couple minutes here. 1, 2, 3, or 4. And while we wait for a couple of minutes here, we'll let Ken open. So.
Okay. Well, while that's building up, and it looks like 3 is in the lead
Currently.
I had my meager finds this week, which was, 2 Hondas and that. So here we go for your enjoyment tonight. I brought some pretty cool ones to bring to open the last couple of weeks. So it's Brent's turn. This is really done well. I like the wheels. I like the deco. I like this version of the Civic better than the last one, although the last one was really cool.
It is
so there's that one.
It looks like 3 is in the lead. We have 2 votes for 3, 1 vote for 4, and 1 vote for 2.
I wish this was the Super. If anybody has one that isn't wanting to
pay off
a
their
lot
house
of
with
money
it,
for it, yeah, I would be very much interested. I'm just saying, I do have some cars for trade as well that might be willing to do that. I like trading. I like helping people out. Mm-hmm. This is probably one of my favorite Skylines. So that's all I've got tonight, unless I want to rip open the other Civic. But
okay,
I will leave it to you, sir.
1, 2, 3, or 4. You didn't vote, so.
Well, let's see here. I'm going to have to go with Evan and say 4.
Okay, so now we need to revote. 3 or 4. Go. 3 or 4. We know Evan's going to say 4. You're going to say 4. So basically, Nick, you said 2 before. So Nick, we got a 3. We got 3 3s in a row. So that's okay. So 3 3s it is. We got a 4.
I like these when you do these because it's fun.
We got another 3. I think we're going 3 to know. We got Gary on 4.
We come back with a 4.
But it's 2 to 4 right now. So
Evan says 4.
Evan says 4 again. So we got 3 to. Ooh. Well, I still think that the number 3 is going to win this one tonight. Dodged the struggle bus. Thank you, Lord. All right. So here's the struggle bus that we're not going to open tonight. This will go into the lineup for the next one. This is the Chrome Evil Twin from the Hall of Fame series. So no struggle bus tonight. Number 2 was the monster truck Volkswagen. Number 1 was the Pro Circuit Camaro.
Those are
and
cool.
the number 3 winning choice, Kent will enjoy. It is the Dodge 1500 100%er in yellow with the white top in Real Riders. And the nice thing is I shouldn't be struggling too bad on this one. Oh, I spoke too soon because this has the front plastic. Oh, no, wait, we're still good. We're still good. We're still good.
Oh, that's right. That has that clamshell in there.
Yep. Oh, look at there. That one was super easy. I needed a super easy one. There we go. Yellow. I wish they would have did the topper yellow because I think the topper may have to come off and disappear.
Yeah.
But there you go. There's my opener of the week.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming on and hanging out with us and chit-chatting. I like these open mic nights. I think it gives us a chance to talk about stuff that's going on, and it rolls.
Rolls good, too.
Feel free to send us messages about things you'd like to see on the show, things you'd like to see at club shows, or if you guys are seeing anything you don't like or have an issue with, let us know. Yep. There's a whole admin team here that can answer those questions for you, or if they can't get the answer, they'll come and find out for you. Okay?
We will find the answer for you.
Yes. Yeah, you're welcome, Del. I hope it was useful. Don't forget, if you have not signed up for the newsletter, please do so. If you are seriously thinking about going to convention in Columbus, I would like for all of you that can or think they're interested to come out, hang out with us. We'll do some stuff together, and you'll get to meet some of some other club members and the Peanut Gallery from Baltimore and Ohio and South Carolina and now Arizona. So come on, hang out with us. We'll have a good time. We appreciate all the love and support you guys give us. And bye, everybody.
Good night.